Hello, good day, good afternoon, and good morning, wherever you're watching me from. Once again, I have come up to talk with you people who take their time to watch my video. I really appreciate you doing that. Once again, my name is Frank. I have come to talk about things that are important to me, think things that are important to me as a citizen of Nigeria, things that matters to me, you know. Uh, Sometimes not because we have so much time, but when we put our mouth in some of the issues, sometimes it's not mean that every government have to be perfect. Sometimes it's not mean that every uh, everybody have to be perfect. But one of the reasons why we talk about so many things is to also highlight it to them, to let them know that this is our desire, this is how we want our things to be, and this is how we want to live as a people, as a country, you know. And we are not trying to criticize any part of any leadership, anybody that been power, whether it's a Hausa person, whether it's a Yoruba person, whether it's a Calabar person, whether it's whoever Igbo person. If you are not doing a good job, you need to be criticized. One thing you have to do is accept all those criticizing, because it's not everyone is going to criticize you. That definitely, that's one for sure. Some people also we understand what you have done. You know, if you see what is going on in America, some people criticize the former president. Some people like him. That's how we live as a people. So one of the reasons why I come today to talk about something going on in Nigeria today, if you look at how we govern ourselves, how we live as a people in Nigeria, you come to understand that we as a people, I don't know how we are making progress in some of the areas of things we are looking up to from the government to help us to accomplish, to make us a better citizen. And when someone visit Nigeria, we will say we are proud to be a Nigeria, or we are comfortable to be a Nigeria, you know, because one of the things that make people to travel out, sometimes it's not about good road or whatever, but it's all about the environment. The environment, how do you feel about the environment? Do you have the basis need of what you need as a person to live? Because what is the basis need? Is providing house, accommodation, just making it possible for housing to be easy for people to have. Secondly, is to have water. Water is very important in the need of people. Thirdly, is light. This is better than any other thing government want to do. Whoever government that come on power, these three things are more important than any other thing you are doing, because any other person in the street can govern themselves. But the basic need of these people is to go out there after working hard. They can come back to their home and relax, watch TV, hear what is going on, and know exactly how to feel about their life. In Nigeria today, is that every day you come back home, you don't have light, you have to go out again. Maybe on your way driving, you have an accident, you are a dead person. This is why a country have to provide the basic need of people, showing that you are showing good leadership. It's not all about saying that I want to be a president. I want to be a president. It's all about bringing your agenda. What is your agenda as a president, as someone who is going to run as a president? What's your agenda? You know what the youth want. Before, we have been living always without light, without water. Which government is going to come out and say, I am making this thing a priority to provide this light, stable light to all over the country? Country can appreciate that. We as a people can appreciate it. We can say this is the end of light, and we will always remember the person. that put the end in this light problem in Nigeria. So I have to always say, I'm not always make my video to criticize anybody. I am making my video to talk about something that can make the country work. Sometimes we are doing things, we feel that it's okay to be doing it, but we are leaving it to people. Because you in the leadership today, you coming from your leadership, you have already left some things for another government. What government is it going to be? When you have the opportunity, whether it's 1 month, 2 months, try to deal with some important situation, because that's what matters. Sometimes I feel like one of the reasons why we are having all this problem is because of the challenges we are having. As a people, we allow the tribalism to define who we are. And that's how the nation is. We are not electing leadership. We are electing people who have interests. We are not electing people because of what they can do. Even they go to the highest school in the world, it's possible those people will not be elected. Because why? People are the people electing the people that have interests. That's why you see no leadership knows what they want. They cannot even name their priority. They cannot even name their priority. This priority must be accomplished as a government. What is that being a government? Is to provide the basic need of your people. One thing that makes a government is to be a government of equal justice to everyone. Equal justice for everyone, as far as you belong to the country, as far as you are part of the country. That's what is a government. Whether someone supports you, whether someone do not support you. If you see what's going on in America, whether someone supports you or do not support you, the person must receive that basic need, because that's what is important in our life. You cannot go out there after suffering with the sun, suffering everything. You come back in your home, you don't have light, you don't have anything. Light can help people to stay at home, enjoy their life. Light can protect some life outside there. Light can bring investment into the country. People can see that way, that bring that investment for people to have their basic need. But today, we are also facing challenges of electing the new government. We will elect people. So what kind of caliber of people are we going to elect again? What kind of people? Are we electing people who have interests or have their own interests, who have their agenda, what they want to do? What is their agenda about us? What is their plan about us? As a country, what is their plan? What is their agenda? I want to be a president. What kind of president do you want to be? What do you want to be remembered for? This is what we have to ask ourselves. When you are a government and you are doing partial and you are not being fair to everyone, you are bringing destroy to the country. You are bringing enmity to the country. This country today, Nigeria, is very divided more than before. The country is very divided more than before. This challenge is something we will live with. When you live on power, when you leave your power and go to be a normal citizen, you will look at all these things and see where you make a mistake. Whether you're a government, whether you're a governor, whether you are a senator, whether you're a president, whoever you are, when you leave your power and go and be a normal citizen, you will see things that you think this is supposed to be done. Because the kind of country we have now, I wonder how can we live as a people, as a nation. We are divided and we do not want to accept what other person says. I have always said it's important, whether you are a 5 person, try to understand the interests of everybody in the country. The interest of other person, other people, other tribe is very important. When you are looking for making peace in a country, whether that tribe is 5 people, try to respect their interests. Whenever you do not respect their interests, you are bringing problem to the country. We are facing this problem today. We are facing the problem of not respecting the interests of other tribe. We are facing this problem today. I want to use this thing as an example. Today, we are having this problem in some part of the country. And some people are feeling marginalized. What are we doing to make sure that equal justice is granted for everyone? I want to use the example of Soviet Union as an example. You know how many countries they have. You know how many countries make Soviet Union. But today, they are divided into how many pieces? When we are making decisions without thinking that it's all about gun and police, we don't know the kind of children that are going to come up next time. When we are making a decision, forgetting that we have to make a right decision so that these things cannot be repeating themselves. That's the reason why we are a leader. We have to make a leader. We have to make things not to be repeating, but not to be try to crush it by fire. What have we done? We have not done nothing. Now we are leaving it to another government. That's how the Soviet Union was destroyed. Because another person come over, but he cannot be able to quench and control all the country. They divided. We have to learn by example of what happened. When we are seeing things wrong, it's important we say this is wrong. It's important to respect the interests of everybody in the country. Whether it's from 5 people, 10 people, we must respect those interests because one person can destroy a nation. One person can put something and destroy everybody. That interest is very important. That interest is what destroyed the Soviet Union. The country was divided into pieces. Nigeria cannot be exemption to this problem I'm talking about. One thing that unites a country is to make sure the interest of everybody is respected. Rule of law for everybody. Equal justice for everybody. That's what makes country. We cannot make some part of the country look like they are more power than any other person. It's unacceptable like that. So I have to speak this because I feel it in my heart that the way, the direction we are going, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. When our children come up, they will say, I don't want to live here. And maybe we are gone. Maybe when you work, when you see that the country is no longer together. You are 90 years today, you are 80 years today. You don't know what is going to happen in the next 50 years. Maybe in the next 50 years, Nigeria is no longer together. We have to be careful. We have to be thinking. We have to think the best way to deal with issues. Not by violence. It's by dialogue. It's not about leaving it for another government, but it's all about resolving it peacefully. Now we have insecurity challenges in every part of the country. Where is safe? No place. I am speaking this from my heart. You, as a government, you still have a lot of opportunity to deal with some issues. Try to resolve it with soft mind, soft heart, so that when you finish your government and you go and sit back, what is the people going to remember me for? As a government, what do you think the people is going to remember me for? Not everybody travel, not everybody recognize the airport in Lagos, in Abuja. Not everybody travel to Imo State, to Southeast to see the bridge in Southeast. Not everybody go every part of the country to know what you have done as a government. But there's one thing you can do. People will always remember this, is to fix the problem of light, water, housing issues in Nigeria. People will say, this is what the government have done. Government have put the guideline how we can live as a nation, as a people. I have said this. I am not attacking anybody. Whether you're a governor, you're a president, you're a senator, all of these people are government. And you people are working for us because you want us to live normal. But when we are saying things that we think you people are not doing right, it's because we see the need of doing this right thing. I am saying this because where I live, I look at it, I ask myself, why we can live for 50 years, 40 years, no progress. So how many years no light have been there for 1 week, stable light in a country? Which country in Africa faces this challenge? I have lived in different small countries in Africa. Which country faces this challenge? Only we. It's better one government come and face the challenges of light. Tell your people, look, this is my agenda. Without this, I don't want anybody. We are having a relationship government. Government cannot fire anybody who cannot do what he wants. A relationship government. In America, in Europe, everywhere, any part of the world, they can fire anybody who cannot do the job properly. But in Nigeria, no, who can fire you? He can never fire you because you are good. You have a good relationship with him. He cannot criticize you because you have a good relationship with him. And you cannot criticize him. That's the problem. When we are as a government and nobody is criticizing what we are doing, what are we doing? When you are a person, someone is not criticizing you, you are not existing. Because in this life, everybody get criticizing every day. Whether you're a government or individual person, it doesn't matter. So I am speaking from my mind exactly how we can fix this country to make it easy for people to live and work. We can leave it to another government. Insecurity challenges, the light issue, the water, the petrol, everything. The government will come say, I am tackling all this issue. 8 years again we pass. What are we leaving for our children? What are we saying to our children? Tomorrow they will wake up and say, no, we cannot be living like this forever. Whether you have a military, the highest military in the whole world, they can be destroyed because they are not above the Soviet Union. Their military is not powerful than Soviet Union, but they get destroyed. They get disappear. Nobody see the military in the past. This is the lesson we have to learn and always know the kind of country we are living for our children, the kind of government we are living for our children. What are we going to do as a people? What are we going to bring out together as a people? The government, the politicians, they put this country on fire whenever they are looking for vote. This person will say, okay, let us unite these people, without uniting the country together. Give me the opportunity. Obama make it possible for people to vote for him. Why not to the government, the people contest honest and open-minded without criticizing the tribe of these people, without criticizing the tribe of these people. Bring the country together and make it one, so that when we are going for retirement, we will look at that thing and say we've done a good job. Thank you. This is what I have to say today. If you believe in what I'm saying is the right thing, drop your comment. And you believe what I'm saying is not the right thing, drop your comment. I would like to hear what you say. Thank you.